Today we are going to do practice set 3.6. The first sum that we have is 2x squared plus x minus 1. Now to start with such kind of sums, when you're supposed to factorize, what you do is you first multiply the first and the last number. So 2 into minus 1 will give you minus 2. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to split the middle term. Middle term means this. This is a middle term, this is the first term and this is the last term, right? So we are going to split the middle term. What we are going to do is we are going to write 2x square here, okay, as it is, and we will also this will write here and minus 1 will write down here, okay, and in between, instead of this x, now we are going to express two terms. Okay, you are going to split this one term, will be writing it in terms of 2. Okay, so how are we going to do that? I'll tell you. First step is to multiply 2 into minus 1, which is minus 2. Now we will find two such numbers whose product, okay, whose product will give me minus 2 and whose addition or subtraction will give me plus 1. Okay, so which are the numbers which will give me 2 in its table? It will be 2 ones are. Yes, 2 ones are will give me 2, no problem. What about the sign? Where will I put the sign? To minus 2 or to plus 1? Let me see. Whenever, okay, let me write down this first. 2x, 2 here and 1 here. Also, I write down this x here and x here. So what I did, 2x square I wrote here, minus 1 I wrote here, but instead of x I wrote 2 and 1. Okay, 2 and 1 x. Now this sign always goes to the bigger number. So out of 2 and 1 the bigger number is 2, so I put a plus sign here. Now what sign will I put to 1? If I put plus 1 here, then 2 plus 1 will become 3. I don't want 3 here, because 2 plus 1, if it is 3, I want the total of these numbers to be this number. So if I put 2 plus 1, it will become 3. There is no 3 here, so I'll put 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1 and sign of a bigger number. So this is how we split the middle term. Okay, and the first sum you may find it little difficult, but as you go on solving more sums, you'll understand it in an easy manner. In the next step, you make the groups of 2. Okay, you make groups of 2 and write down them in the brackets. So I write down 2x square plus 2x in one bracket, and see, this is the minus sign. So write down minus and 1x. Now whenever you take a minus sign outside the bracket, inside sign will change. So this will become 1x plus 1. In the next step, you will just arrange it properly. 2x square plus 2x plus minus 1x, you can write down as x plus 1. Now what will happen to this x square and so I will try to find out the common out in this 2. First of all, I look for what is common in the numbers. So in the numbers there is 2 which is common, which I write down outside. And out of x square and x is common. See, I cannot take x square outside. See, I'll express it in a proper way. See, 2x square can be written as 2 into x, correct? Plus 2x can be written as 2 and x, right? Here minus, there is nothing common here, we write down as it is. Now find out what is common in this and this. What is common, children? 2 is common, take it outside. 1x is also common. Yes, so take that also outside. So what remains inside the bracket? X plus, nothing remains inside because 2 also went outside and x also went outside. So x plus 1 minus, this is already x plus 1, so we'll write down here. So now in the next step, what will you write? Your x plus 1 will be the one bracket here, whichever you are getting, and the other bracket will be this 2x minus 1. Why 1? Because there is no number here, so 2x minus 1. Okay, let us solve one more sum. So here also I'll multiply 2 and 3. Okay, so I'll get 2 into minus 3, which will be minus 6. So I want two such numbers. Okay, so now what will I do after multiplying this? What am I going to do? I am going to write down here 2m square and I'll write down minus 3 here. Okay, I am going to split the middle term. So that middle term I am going to split in such a way that the product, see, 2 into 3 minus 3 is what? 6, minus 6. Okay, so I want two such numbers whose product will be minus 6 and the addition should be 5. I repeat, two numbers should be such that whose products multiplication should be 6 but its addition or subtraction should be 5. So how will I get this? Start with the smallest table. Now this minus 6 will come in. Forget about the sign first, just think about the numbers. Okay, so just if 6 I want, it will come in ones table. 1 6 are 6. Yes, if I'm doing 1 6 are 6, then just try to, it will satisfy my condition of multiplication. But what about this? Will 1 plus 6 give me 5? No, it will not give me. But can 1 minus 6 give me 5? Yes, 1 minus 6 or 6 minus 1, yes, it can give. So it is not necessary that you should only need to add it. You can subtract also, but you should get this. Okay, now how will you do this? You have to put a proper sign here. Okay, now how will you put this sign? First of all, write down 1 and 6 here. If write down 1 and 6, 1 and 6, okay, then you'll put this variable of 5, which is m and m. Okay, then this minus sign, the plus sign goes to this one, bigger number, and this 6 plus 1 will give you 7. We don't want 7, so we'll do 6 minus 1. Okay, so we have got our two numbers. Now let us put it into brackets. 2m square minus m. 1m you can be written as m, and here plus 6m minus 3. You need not do anything here because there is a plus sign here, so you don't have to worry about it. Now 2 and no number is common here, so 2 will remain inside only. Okay, now what about m square and m? Whenever you have the variables, no children, then you always take the smaller variable outside. So m square and m is smaller, so we take m outside. So what will remain inside? See, 2 is inside. Out of 2 m's, 1 m is outside. So inside how much will remain? 1 m. See now, 2m into 2m will give you 2m square. Yes. Now minus m was there here, which already went outside, so nothing is inside, so there will be 1. M into 1 will give you 1, plus 6 and 3 will come in whose table? It will come in 3's table. Yes, so take 3 outside. Okay, then now what will remain inside the bracket? Let us see. So 3 into what gives you 6? 3 2s gives you 6, and this m. Why have I not taken m outside here? Because m is only present with 6. It's not there here. Okay, so we cannot take m common here. So 3 into 2 will give you 6, and this m is inside only, minus 3 which was here went outside, so it will be 3 ones. 3. So inside the bracket what will you have? 2m minus 1 and m plus 3. This is your answer. In the third sum, we have 12x square plus 61x plus 77. So as always, we multiply the first and the last coefficient, 12 and 77. Okay, and we, instead of finding the final answer, we try to find out the factors of those two numbers, so that we get two such numbers whose product should be 12 into 77 and whose sum should be 61. Okay, so now let me try different combinations here. Now see here, 12 into 77. Now 12 comes in 3 into 4 and 77 we get by 11 into 7. Now try different combinations here. If I take say 3 into 11, okay, 3 into 11, and the other pair if I take 4 into 7, what will I get? 33, and 7 4s are 28. So now just check whether 33 and 28 gives you 61. Okay, let us check. So 8 plus 3 will be 11, so that will be 1. We'll carry 1 here. 3 plus 1, if you don't understand, 33 plus 28, let me check, 61. Okay, so what we did here, we found out the factors of the 12 and 77, and we tried to multiply two pairs out of it to get our answer. Okay, so now let us solve it. So we got our two numbers, 33 and 28. So that is how we are going to do here. 12x square, 33x, 28x plus 77. This sign will go to the bigger number. Now 33 plus 28 will give me 61. 33 plus 28 will give me 61, so I'll add here. Now we'll make the groups of 2. 12x square plus 33x, plus sign is there outside, so the sign inside will not change. Okay, like this. Now 12 and 33. Now do we have factors for 12 and 33, children? Okay, whose table will it come? 12 and 33. 12 and 33 will come in 3's table. Yes, we'll take 3 here. Okay, so now 3 comes outside, and x square and x, which is smaller, x, so it goes outside. Now what will come inside? Let us see. 3 into what gives you 12? 3 4s are. Okay, x out of 2x, 1x is outside, so another x goes inside. Plus 3 into what gives you 33? 11. 1x, which was here, is already outside, so nothing will come here. Now next, here 28 and 77, whose table will it come? It will come in 7's table. And if you don't understand how to do the, if you get one bracket, the other bracket is going to be the same, 4x plus 11. Do it like this if you don't understand. Okay, and 4 into what gives 28? 4 7s are 28. This x is already here, so if 7 4s are 28 into x, and 11 7s are 77. So we have already got the answer. Okay, so 4x plus 11 is 1 plus 3x into 3x plus 7. So this is the answer for this question. Now next, 3y square minus 2y minus 1. So now let me do my first step. 3 into minus 1. Okay, so 3 into minus 1 will be minus 3. Okay, so we want two such numbers whose product is minus 3 and sub addition should give me 2. So 3 will come in whose table? 1 3s are 3. Okay, so if I take 1 and 3, let me check the factors. How will I get? So I'll write down here 3y square. Now what are factors I've got? 1y, and this is 3y, and last number is 1. Okay, we have split the middle term. Now this sign will go to the bigger number, so minus 3y. Now what sign will I put to minus 1? If I put plus sign here, so plus into minus will be minus, and 3 minus 1 will be 2. So that's why I'll put a plus sign, because if I put minus, then minus into minus will become plus, and 3 plus 1 will become 4. We don't want 4 here. Okay, so once we get one sign, we can automatically put the other sign in its comparison. Now 3 and 1, which is common here? Nothing is common, so we don't take anything outside. Y square and y, we take only y outside. Okay, so what remains inside? Out of this y square, 1y went outside, so inside there is only 1y, and this 3 is also there. Okay, plus 1y was there which went outside, so what remained inside is 1. Minus, so since there is a minus sign here, inside you are going to get plus sign. Now nothing is common, 3 and 1, nothing is common, y and nothing is common. So when you have nothing in common, you can write down 1 outside. 3y plus 1. So you write down first bracket as 3y plus 1, which you are getting common in both, and the other will be y minus 1. Y minus 1. Okay. Y minus 1. Next sum, root 3x square plus 4x plus root 3. On seeing on the root sign, do not scared about solving this sum. Okay, do not get scared at all. It's very easy. Just follow the steps which we have done earlier. So root 3 into root 3 will do. We only multiply the coefficients. So we'll do root 3 into root 3. So root 3 into root 3 will be 3, as I've taught you earlier. Yes, so now I want two such numbers whose table will have 3 in it. So 1 3s are 3, correct? And 1 plus 3 will be 4. So let me write down here root 3x square and this plus root 3 here. Instead of 4x, what will I write? 1x and 3x. Then put this sign to the bigger number. So plus x. And minus will come here. If I put minus, 3 minus 1 will be 2. I don't want 2 here. I want 4. So 3 plus 1 will be 4. Now make the groups in the next step. Root 3x square plus x in 1 plus, since we have plus sign, the sign in the bracket will not change, 3x plus root 3. This is our another bracket. Now, do we have anything common in the first bracket? Is there any number which is common? Root 3 and 1? Nothing. So there is no number common. Out of x square and x, you can take x outside. So inside the bracket, what will remain? Out of this entire term, x went outside. So root 3 is inside and one more x is inside. Then this x went outside, so 1. Similarly here, 3x root 3. Now what is common here, children? You will say that nothing is common here, right? But there is something common. How to get that? 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Yes, so I'll write down this as root 3 into root 3, and this will be our x plus root 3. Now can you see common now? You can see root 3. Now you have to find out the common out of this and out of this, because we have already finished doing it in the first bracket. Okay, this we have already finished. Now root 3 into x is for this, and root 3 is for this. So what is common here? Root 3. Yes, we will take that root 3 outside. So what remains inside? This root 3 remains into x plus this root 3 went outside. So what remained inside is 1. So our answer will be root 3x plus 1, that will be 1, and x plus root 3, which will be the another bracket. Second question, factorize the following polynomials. Now these are little bit of difficult kind of sums. If you see x square minus x the whole square, see here kind of question, minus 8 in bracket and plus 12. You don't have a normal equation here, right? So we'll try to convert this into a normal equation. How? Can you see something common in the two terms here? X square minus x. Can you see inside the bracket? This is same, right? So what do you know? We substitute a letter out of it. Okay. So we will say that. So x square minus x, I will consider it as by some letter. Okay. So I will say let x square minus x is equal to, let x square minus x is equal to m. Okay, so what will I do? Instead of this x square minus x, no, I'll put only m. Okay, so what will this become? Instead of this x square minus x, I'll put m. This square minus 8, x square minus x is m plus 12. Now we have a normal equation. Now we'll try to solve this. Now 12 will get in whose table? 12 will get in 2's table. 2 6 are 12, and 2 and 6 will give us 8. So m square, and this will be 12. This will be 2m and 6m. Okay, this is the bigger number as minus sign. Yes, so that this negative sign will go to the bigger number, which will be minus, and this will be also minus. Right now, I'll make two brackets here. M square minus 2m will be one bracket, minus, since we have minus sign outside, this will become 6m minus 12. So now what comes outside? M square and m. So m will come outside. Inside the bracket you will have m. Out of 2m, 1 is outside, minus, this is 2, minus 6 and 12. So both are coming in 6 table. Yes, so 6 2s are 12. You will say that it may come in 2 and 3's table also, but we have to take the biggest number. Okay, so this 6 and will comes in 2's table, 3's table, and 6 table, but we will take the biggest number, which is 6. Okay, so 6 into m is 6m minus 6 into what gives you 12. In short, no, these two brackets are always same. So m minus 2 is one bracket, and another bracket is m minus 6. Okay, but our work is not done here, children. This is not our answer. Our actual question is in terms of x. So we have to convert this answer to x. So here we had told that x square minus x is m, right? So we'll again resubstitute the value. We'll again resubstitute the value of m. We'll resubstitute the value of m. So what will we come to this equation? This was m. Instead of m, we'll write down x square minus x minus 2. Okay, this will be 1. And here for this m again, x square minus x minus 6. Now we have got two equations which we are going to solve again. Okay, so how do we solve this now? So we want two such numbers whose product should be 2. Okay, so this x square will remain here, this 2 will remain here. Now 2 ones are 2 and 2 minus 1 will be 1. Yes, so the two numbers will be 2 and 1. Correct. Now this sign will go to the bigger number. Now if I put minus sign here, minus into minus will become plus, 2 plus 1 will become 3. So I cannot put minus, so let me try plus. So minus into plus will be minus, 2 minus 1 will be 1. So this is the splitting of terms for this bracket. Now let us try the second bracket. And in the next bracket, how do we solve? So x square minus 6x, x minus 6. 3 2s are 6 and 3 minus 2 will give me 1. So the two numbers are x square minus, here x square and this minus 6 I will write down here. For this 3 2s are 6, so 3x, 2x. Okay, now this sign will go to the bigger number, and if I put a minus sign here, 3 minus 2 will become 5. We don't want 5, so I'll put plus sign. So 3 plus into minus is minus, 3 minus 2 is 1. So now we'll make 4 brackets for this. So I'll do it here. So this becomes, so I'll put a square bracket, x square minus 2x will be one bracket. Okay, then plus x minus 2 will be the another bracket. Similarly, x square minus 3x in one bracket plus 2x minus 6 in the other bracket. Okay, now here try to take common out of x square and 2x. There is no number which is common, so we cannot take any number outside, but out of x square and x we can take x outside. So what will remain inside? X into what gives you x square? X into x minus this x is already outside, so inside 2 plus this is x minus 2, nothing is common, not x, not 2, so we write down 1 outside and this as it is we write down. When you have nothing common, you write it as it is. Okay, minus 2. Similarly in the next one, x square minus 3x. So x, no number is common, so no number can be taken outside, but out of x square and x is common, so we take it outside. X into what gives you x square? X into x gives us x square minus this 3 will remain inside, x went outside, plus 2 and 6 comes in 2's table, so I write down 2 outside the bracket. So 2 into what will give you 2x, 2 into x minus 2 into what gives you 6, 2 3s are. Okay, so we have got 4 brackets here. Let us write down x minus 2 will be one bracket. Yes, and x plus 1 will be the another bracket. X minus 2 for this and x plus 1 for this. Similarly here, x minus 3 will be this and x plus 2 for this. Okay, now you can open the brackets. They are on multiplication only, so we can write down together x minus 2, x plus 1, x minus 3, x plus 2. Okay, let us proceed towards the next question. Now in the next sum, x minus 5 the whole square minus 5x minus 25 minus 24. We are going to follow the same method in this kind of sums. When you don't have a normal number here, no, see like this, normal x, if it could have been only x square, then we could have solved it easily, but here you don't have that kind of polynomials. So when you get such, no, we are going to do it by this substitution and resubstituting method only. So first we will substitute these x minus 5 for something, but we don't have x minus 5 at both the places. So let me check it out and try to turn this equation into something else. See here, x minus 5 the whole square minus 5x minus 25. What is common, children? 5 is common, so we take it outside, and x, 5 into x is x square. What in 5 into what gives you 25? 5 5s are 25 and minus 24. Now do you find x minus 5 and x minus 5 common here? Yes, so we are going to substitute that. Substituting x minus 5 is equal to a, for example. Okay, so I'll write down x minus 5 is a, so a square minus 5a minus 24. This is our equation. Okay, now we want two such numbers whose product should be 24 and sum should be 5. Let us start. So if this is 24, let me write it here, 24. Okay, so first pair will be 2 12s are 24. Yes, but 2 into 12 will not, 2 and 2 12s are 24, but 2 plus 12 will not give me 24, right? So this is not the correct pair. Okay, then 3 is stable, 3 8s are 24. Yes, now 3 into 8 will give me 24, and 3 and 8, can it give me 5 children? Yes, it can give me 5. So this is the correct pair, 3 8s are. Okay, so I'll write down here a square, here minus 24, 3a 8a. Okay, how will I give the signs? This minus sign will go to this. Now I'll see if I put plus sign, what will happen? If I put minus sign, what will happen? If I put plus sign, then plus into minus will be minus, and 8 minus 3 will be 5. So this is how we'll write down. Now make the brackets, a square plus 3a minus 8a plus 24. Yes, write down it like this, 8a plus 24. Now, what is common out of the first bracket? No number is common, only alphabet a. Take it outside. A into what gives you a square? A into a gives a square plus, out of 3a, a went outside. So what is inside? 3 minus, out of 8 and 24, what is common? 8. So 8 goes outside because 8 and 24 comes in 2 stable, 4 stable, 8 stable. Yes, but we will take the biggest number, so we are taking 8. And inside the bracket a plus 8 into what gives you 24 children? 8 3s are 24. Now here a plus 3 will be one bracket and a minus 8 will be the other bracket. Yes, but this will not be our answer because our actual question is in terms of x. So we will be resubstituting. Okay, so I'll resubstituting value of a. Okay, so when we do that, what will we do? We will again replace a with x minus 5. So we'll write down x minus 5. See, this a we have replaced with x minus 5. Okay, x minus 5. So x minus 5 plus 3 will be one bracket, and here instead of a, x minus 5, and this minus 8. Okay, so now let us try to solve this. X minus 5. Now you don't have to solve this in form of equation. It's very easy. X minus into plus is minus, 5 minus 3 is 2, and sign of a bigger number, so x minus 2. Okay, similarly here x minus into minus is plus, so 5 plus 8 is 13, and sign of a bigger number. Okay, so this is your answer. X square minus 6x the whole square, in the next bracket 8x square minus 6x plus 8. So we see this is common, right? So we are going to replace it. We will replace x square minus 6x. So x square minus 6x, we are going to replace it with, say, a. Okay, so this will become a square minus 8. Instead of this, in the bracket a plus 8 minus 64. Okay, we'll further open this, a square minus 8a. Minus into plus, this is inside the bracket, no? So we'll multiply this with both. So 8 8s are 64, minus into plus is minus 64. So this will become a square minus 8a minus 128. Okay, so you want to find out two such numbers whose product is 128 and whose subtraction shall give you 8. Okay, so two such numbers would be what? Okay, so let us find out the factors here. 128. Okay, so 128 will be the can be solved in what way? 128 will be the, suppose if you are doing it by 2, so 2 into 2 6 are 12, 2 into 64. 2 into 64 is 128, but is it giving you 8? 2 and 64, will it give you 8? No. So these are not the pair. So what will be the another pair? So I'll further split it. 2 I cannot split. 64, can I write down this as 16 4s are 64? Okay, this I wrote as it is, and for this I wrote 16 4s are. Okay, so out of this 2 and 16, now try to make the pairs here. If I take this 2 and say 4, if I rearrange this 2 and 4, and then I write down 16. Now make pairs. 2 4s is 8 and 16. Okay, will 16 and 8 give me 8 here, children? Yes. So we will take two numbers as 8 and 16. So our polynomial will be a square minus 8a minus 16a minus 128. Okay, you have to be very careful with the signs here. Minus will be to go to the greater sign, a greater number. Now we'll put both these things inside the bracket, two brackets, minus 16a plus 128. A is common here, which goes outside, minus 16. A remains inside, plus 8. So our two brackets are a plus 8 and a minus 16. But we are going to resubstitute. So when we resubstitute, a ke jagah pe fir se we are going to put x square minus 6x. Okay, and this will become 8. And here a is what? X square minus 6x minus 16. So now we are going to solve this in such a way that we will get the answer now. Two such numbers whose product is 8 and addition is 6. So 4 2s are 8. Yes. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 plus 2 6. So this will become x square minus 4x 2x plus 8, and this x square and 16 you write down. 8 2s are 16 and 8 minus 2 will give you 6. So 8x 2x. Okay, this will go to the biggest number and this will become like this. So this becomes, again you'll form two brackets here, x square minus 4x in one bracket, minus goes outside, 2x minus 8. Why, children? Because minus is outside, so this sign will change. Okay, so we made two pairs like this. Similarly, this 2 will go inside the other bracket. Okay, so that will be x square minus 8x in one bracket and plus 2x plus 16 in the other bracket. Now after this, we are going to solve this further. Okay, so if I want to solve this further, what will I do? X square and 4x. What is common here? X. So it goes outside. What will remain inside the bracket? X into x. Okay, x into x is x square minus x. Out of 4x, 1x went outside. So 4. Here minus. Now 2x and 8. What is common? 2 and 8. First number 2 and 8 will come in 2's table, so it goes outside. X minus 4. Okay, this is our one bracket. Similarly, the another bracket for this one, x square and 8x. There is no number which is common here, but alphabet we can take common outside. So x into x is x square minus 8. Okay, plus 2 and 16. Okay, 2 and 16. So what, it is divisible by which number? 2. So it will come outside. So 2x, may say 2 went outside. So what remains inside is x plus 2 and 2. What gives you 16? 2 8s gives me 16. Okay, so you have to be very careful with the signs. Now next part. So what do we have now? So let us solve this further. So we will be forming it further. X minus 4 in one bracket, x minus 2 in another bracket. Here x minus 8 in one and x plus 2 in the other one. So this is your final answer. In the next sum, we have x square minus 2x common in both the brackets. So we take it as a, and so instead of x square minus 2x, we write down a plus 3. Okay. Similarly, x square minus 2x is a, so a plus 5 minus 35. Since there is no sign here, that means there is multiplication. So a into this entire bracket, which I have done here, plus 3 into the entire bracket, minus 35. Then open the brackets, a into a into 5. Okay, a into a will be a square, a into 5 will be 5a, plus 3 into a will be 3a, 3 5 there will be 15, minus 35. So a square, 5 plus 3 is 8a, minus 20. Okay, so now two such numbers whose product should be 20, that is 10 twos are, yes, we have 4 5s are 20 also, but 4 and 5 will not give us 8. So we cannot take that pair, we'll take 10 twos are 20. Okay, so a square and 20 we wrote here. So for this we'll write down 10 and 2. You can write down 2 and 10 also, no problem. Okay, so 10 and, but you have to give proper signs. So this sign goes to the bigger number, and 10 minus 2 is 8, so we put a minus sign here. We form two brackets, a square minus 10 plus 10 in one bracket. Since there is minus sign here, inside sign changes. Okay, then out of a square and 10a, there is no number which is common, so no number goes outside. But out of a square and a goes outside here. So out of 2a, 1a is outside. What remains inside is 1a plus 10, because this a went outside, minus in the bracket. We'll put 2 and 20 comes in two tables, so 2 goes outside. So 2 went outside, so our only remained inside was a, plus 2 into what gives you 20? 2 tens. So we have a plus 10 and a minus 2. But our answer should not be in a, because our actual question is in terms of x. So again I resubstitute. Instead of a, I write down x square minus 2x plus 10. And x square minus 2x minus 2. Now we'll try to solve this. Now we want two such numbers whose product is 10 and a subtraction shall give you 2. Now 5 twos are is 10, children. Yes, 5 twos are is 10, but 5 and 2 will not give you 2. Similarly 10 ones are is 10, but 10 and 1 will not give you 2. So we cannot solve this equation. Let us move here. 2 ones are is 2. But 2 minus 1 gives you what? 1 and not 2. So you cannot solve this equation also. So we stop here, and this is your actual solution for the fourth sum. Okay.